Hello and welcome, my fellow birds fans. My name is Lindsay, and I am a nurse, Reiki master, and yoga and meditation teacher in the Philadelphia area. Over the last few weeks, or maybe just over my entire life, I've noticed that as Philadelphia sports fans, we tend to get a little bit stressed out from time to time. And maybe we could benefit from something to help us dial down our nervous systems a bit. Take a few deep breaths and relax before we dial it all the way up again, rooting for our birds. So I invite you to take a few moments to practice with me today. You might like to listen to this before the game, maybe at halftime, or whenever being a Philadelphia sports fan has your anxiety levels or blood pressure through the roof. From personal experience, this may be often. This has been a particularly nerve-wracking season thus far, with so much potential and coming off a brutal Super Bowl loss. This year feels even more stressful than most. So let's take a few minutes to slow things down, find some balance, and fill the mind with positive moments and memories of all things Philadelphia Eagles. This meditation will be about 9 minutes long, an ode to our Super Bowl MVP, Nicholas Foles. And we'll be taking that energy along with us as we move through this meditation. So as you are ready, I invite you to make your way to a comfortable position. This might be seated, maybe lying down, taking the time to find a position where you feel most supported. A position where for just a few moments, you just might be able to relax and let go. So making your way to a comfortable position of choice, and then beginning to close down the eyes, or maybe finding a soft downward gaze, softening the forehead and jaw, dropping the shoulders away from the ears, or if you're lying down, maybe snuggling the shoulders behind the heart space, creating a gentle lift in the chest. And then beginning to notice the sensation of the breath at the tip of the nostrils. Maybe it's a coolness as you inhale, and a warmth as you exhale. Or maybe you begin to imagine the sweet sense of crab fries and cheesesteaks, burgers on the grill, or a freshly cracked beer. Inhaling the sense of game day, whatever that means to you. Tuning into these sensations in the nose, and then following the breath down the throat, into the chest and lungs. Feeling this rise and fall, expansion and contraction that happens effortlessly. Maybe imagining you had lungs the size of our beloved 366-pound lineman, Jordan Mailata, and the lung capacity to fill the air with such sweet-sounding songs as he does. Feeling into a sense of spaciousness in the chest. And then drawing the breath down into the belly, maybe even into the bowl of the pelvis. The entire torso filling with each breath. Once again, tuning into this sensation of rise and fall, expansion and contraction, knowing we can never have one without the other. Each inhale a fresh start, a new set of downs, and each exhale a letting go, a surrender, because it's not always 4th and 1, and sometimes you gotta punt. Taking a couple more full deep breaths here at your own rhythm, your own pace. And then allowing the breath to turn into a wave, beginning at the soles of the feet and drawing the breath up through the legs and pelvis, the torso, neck, and head, and all the way out through the crown of the head. Exhaling from the crown of the head out through the soles of the feet. Taking a few deep breaths this way, from soles to crown, and crown to soles. Breathing at your own rhythm, your own pace, allowing this wave of breath, of energy, of prana to wash over the body, helping to release any tightness or tension, gripping or holding, letting go of anything no longer needed. Taking one more big inhale from soles to crown, then crown to soles. And then allowing your awareness to settle into the soles of the feet. Maybe this sense of awareness is enough for you. Or maybe you'd like to imagine a light or a color, or maybe it's a word or intention. It could be a midnight or a Kelly green, or a resounding exclamation of "Go birds" that seeps into the soles of the feet. But finding something that resonates with you and letting it settle deep into the soles of the feet. Drawing it up through the ankles and calves, knees and thighs, hips and glutes, the lower back and belly, upper back and chest, the shoulders, neck, and head, and the crown of the head. And then allowing this awareness to fill the entire body resting in awareness and vibrant green light in the spirit of our Philadelphia Eagles. Letting go of this and allowing your awareness to drift to the space between the eyebrows, a place of intuition and imagination, of dreams. And it's from this place we'll start to visualize different images, imagining or remembering these images as clearly as possible in the mind's eye, incorporating all of the senses. The sound of fly, eagles fly, filling the air as fireworks erupt at the link. The sound of fly, eagles fly, filling the air as fireworks erupt at the link. Nick Foles running to the sideline to ask Dougie P, "You want Philly Philly?" Nick Foles running to the sideline to ask Dougie P, "You want Philly Philly?" McNabb to Mitchell on a 4th and 26. McNabb to Mitchell on a 4th and 26. A beautiful BG strip sack on Tom frickin' Brady. A beautiful BG strip sack on Tom frickin' Brady. A Jake Elliott smirk after a clutch field goal. A Jake Elliott smirk after a clutch field goal. Deshaun Jackson fumbling a punt but picking it back up and running for a game-winning touchdown. Deshaun Jackson fumbling a punt but picking it back up and running for a game-winning touchdown. The energy and embodiment of Philadelphia That was Jason Kelsey at the Super Bowl parade. The energy and embodiment of Philadelphia. That was Jason Kelsey at the Super Bowl parade. The 2023 Eagles lined up for a brotherly shove. The 2023 Eagles lined up for a brotherly shove. And then allowing any other favorite thoughts or moments of our Philadelphia Eagles to soar through the mind, soaking up these last few moments of ease, remembering that hungry dogs will always run faster, and we stay hungry here in Philadelphia. As you are ready, starting to make your way back, wiggling fingers and toes, circling out wrists and ankles, slowly coming back to this time and place, relaxed and ready to, well, probably get all stressed out again. Anyways, let's keep the main thing, y'all. Thank you so much for joining me, and go birds.